Good morning. Today for Black History Month, we're shining a light on one of the greatest players to ever play the game of baseball, Hank Aaron. Although you may have heard his name before, especially given that he started his career with the Milwaukee Braves and ended it with the Milwaukee Brewers, you might learn something new about him today. At the end of today's video, you'll have a chance to share out what impresses you the most about him.
On April 8, 1974, Atlanta Braves outfielder Henry Louis Aaron, better known as Hank, hit his 715th home run, finally breaking the record of the legendary Babe Ruth. Like everyone else in the country, I'd been following Aaron's pursuit of the record since the previous season. He'd played in the Negro Leagues in the early 1950s, and now here he was, just 2 home runs away. But the excitement was undercut by a sense of alarm as Aaron's quest unleashed a torrent of vicious racism.
Baseball is the quintessential American sport. Now an African American, a dark-skinned black man, challenging the power, the supremacy of baseball and of white men. That's why the hate mail, death threats, bomb threats, this was driving a stake at the heart of American culture.
Has all this made you more aware that you're a black baseball player?
I've never forgotten it.
Later, he would confess that he was afraid he wouldn't live long enough to break the record. But then, at the start of the 1974 season,
that ball is gonna be out of here. It's gone. It's 7:15. There's a new home run champion of all time, and it's Henry Aaron.
Aaron's triumph was electrifying. By the end of his major league career in 1976, he had hit a total of 755 home runs. Aaron's record would stand for more than 30 years. The Braves retired his number, and he was elected to the Hall of Fame. To this day, Hank Aaron is considered one of baseball's greatest players.
Although Hank Aaron is in any conversation about the best player to ever play baseball, what's even more impressive is that he was an even better man. You'll get to hear that for yourself in this interview with him that took place in 2020, about a year before his passing.
I was telling someone a story once about when I grew up in Mobile, Alabama as a young boy. I'll never forget my mother. She used to always call, and she used to call me M-A-N, man, because I was a little chunky little kid. She used to always tell me, come get under the bed. I said, for what? She said, just get under the bed. After it was over, she said, you welcome to come out now. And then I come out, and that was the Ku Klux Klan had been through the neighborhood.
What would you maybe try to tell young leaders, young people that are trying to grow their career?
Okay.
What should they try to focus on to really maybe try to better themselves?
I think the most important thing is to make sure that in order to better yourself, no matter who you are, no matter whether you are Hank Aaron, Jackie Robinson, Barack Obama, no matter who you may be, the most important thing is that you do it so well. Life offers us a chance to be who we can be if we try to be the very best that we can be.
Wonderful.
Yes. I was able to play for 23 years and have 23 fairly decent years, I would say.
I think we would say they were more than just decent.
But I felt proud of myself.
Yeah.
All right, now it's your turn. Please share out with somebody in your class the answers to these 2 questions. What's something new you learned about Hank Aaron? And what impresses you the most about him? All right, have some great conversations. Take care.